my lovely internet strangers. Today, we're going to be trying out some new makeup palettes. I got sent this one from Maron. It's a face paint palette, and we're going to be using the yellow here. And then because I wanted more of like a setting powder and a contour, I ended up going to Ulta and picking up this palette. It's the Zulu by Juvia's. And then I'm going to end up using this, and I'm going to try and use some orange. I might end up doing like some more black, but I'll probably end up using these, maybe some eyeshadow. This is my after work look that we got going right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this off, and I'll see you guys in a second. So I'm going to go on with this yellow here, and then these are water activated. One question I get asked frequently is like, what's my dream job? And people always assume tattoo artist because I'm alternative, and that's just the curse of being alternative. But I don't really know, because like, I don't dream of work. I usually dream of like snakes with titties coming into my job to try on lingerie. But if I had to choose something, are food testers still a thing? Because that would be my dream job. You're telling me that I get to try out really delicious food before somebody else will power move. And then there's also a possibility that I could die on the job. Is that still a job? Does anyone know any rich people? Do they still need, like, Jeff Bezos? Do you think that he needs a food tester? Because I'll do it. So I got this palette because I thought that this color was going to end up being more of like a setting powder. But this dried very matte and almost a little powdery, so it's like very textured, way more textured than my normal makeup. I like textured makeup, but this is definitely getting more like clown paint, which is fine. Another question that I've been asked, because you guys know that I love to read and that I'm going to school to be a librarian, is people always ask me what my favorite book is. My favorite book is The Hungry Caterpillar, because from a young age it teaches you to be a go-getter. I also really like the Are You My Mommy book, Are You My Mother, just because I relate to that one on a personal level. That was me walking around when I was little, except for it was, are you my dad? Are you my dad? Another one of the most common questions that I'm asked is, where do I get my clothing? And I'm actually really particular about the sourcing of my clothing. I like to get my clothing from, well, I like to keep it local, really. I like to keep it within the Rhea Sparks area. So I joined a group of people who are also equally like-minded, and we go out, and what's important to us is that it's secondhand, and again, it is local. So what we do is we kind of like get together, you know, we usually grab lunch, and then we kind of find people that we think are wearing really cool pieces. And then what we'll do is like, we'll each kind of pick a person, and then we'll follow them home and threaten them with illegal firearms, and then we'll usually just kind of take those pieces. And it's just a great way to like get secondhand items really cheap. And that's how I got in most of my like high-end stuff, you know, like Naked Wolf boots, my Demonias. They are all from this really cool, like, thrifting swap kind of group that I joined. If you guys want to look at it, it's under Reno Muggers on Facebook. I want to see, like, how pigmented these are, and if any of these would, like, go over tattoos and borrow some tattoos. And I'll show you guys. Start off with the black. It's black. This one, not at all. But overall, I mean, pretty covering. Dude's got quite a few tattoos. Now, get out of here. Skedaddle. So what I think I'm gonna aim for today is just like big drag queen eyeliner. The other day, when I was going to my birthday dinner, I was walking downtown, and as I was going across a crosswalk, a guy leans out of his car and he starts honking, and he's like, hell yeah, drag queen, fuck yeah. And I was like, no, I'm a woman. And then he started honking his horn, he's like, hell yeah, chicks with dicks. And I'm like, well, at least he's open-minded. One time I was asked if there was anything that I feel like I've ever missed out on. And definitely, I feel like I missed out on in movies or wherever when I was younger. I used to watch TV, and they always portrayed the teen daughter as, like, screaming and calling her mom a bitch. And, like, I looked forward to that, you know? Like, I had personal beef with my mom from the time that I was 2. So, like, I really looked forward to being able to call her a bitch and slam a door. And I was never able to do that because I would have got my ass beat. I would have been dragged across that living room, you know? Like, I feel like I really missed out on that part of, like, adolescence. I wish I got to call my mom a bitch, but nobody calls my mom a bitch because my mom will drag you across the room, throw you out a window, and then not speak to you for a couple weeks, and then give you $500 and you're cool. I just want you guys to know that I 110% made up all of these questions. The most common question I get is, why the fuck do you look like that? So I ended up adding a wig and doing a little bit of an outfit, and this is how it turned out. I think it's really cute. I took some Instagram photos, so I've had this on for about an hour or two. Yeah, it's not really cracking. It still has that, like, cakey look, like textured look, but it's holding up and it doesn't feel sticky. And there's no transfer, so overall, I really like it, and I'm super excited. This is, like, the colors that they sent me. And if you guys know any, like, characters or cosplays or you have any ideas of what to do with these colors, let me know, because I really enjoyed doing this and I would love to do it again. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, day, whenever you're watching this. I love you guys. Bye.